Well, hello everyone, and here I am with my first video of 2025. I roughly a full week into the new year, and while it'll be easy for me to bemoan the current state of affairs, there's instead I thought I would lead off with something fun, and so with that in mind. And based on the response to my other recent videos I had to close out 2024, I thought I would talk about another Star Wars game that's connected to one I actually talked about fairly recently, and has garnered some reputation and among myself and others as a game that's enjoyable but often gets missed in the conversation. So let's talk about Star Wars Race to Revenge for PlayStation 2 and why, among many considers now that I've played it, hey, more of it for the first time in a while, even beating it and unlocking all the pods and tracks, it's being overlooked but worthy sequel to the best-selling 1999 N64 title. So let's begin. The game takes place 8 years after the events of the Phantom Menace, and about 2 years before the events Attack the Clones, with Sebulba, of course, seeking revenge against Anakin and Skywalker for beating him in the Boonta Eve Classic pod race, and the one major shakeup, apart from introducing a whole host of new tracks and pod racers to the game, mechanically speaking, is the ability to take out other pod racers on the track during the race, as well as having to avoid getting taken on yourself. Basically, imagine a Star Wars version of the Burnout games. If you played any of those, not too far off the mark. And with that in mind, at the time, it drew me towards it, and it still does. And every time I go back to it, even with how tough a lot of the later tracks can be, I say to myself, this is fun. The game was, of course, published by LucasArts, but also developed by Rainbow Studios, who has mostly been known for the MX versus ATV titles since then. And with that being the case, they definitely know a thing or two about vehicle racing games, and it actually managed to make effective use of the upgraded hardware here, and in a way that's proven just as entertaining as it's seen here. I mean, I have yet to find exact sales data here, but it definitely was one that I and others look back rather fondly on the time. In fact, being similar to... It's actually kind of interesting to see it was one of several games that was coming out that year, given how the Singing Attack of the Clones came out, when I saw Soul Time to Theater no less, and also offers a slight explanation for why Sebulba was not only sharing air taxi with Vats Tyrell during the whole speeder chasing the Coruscant skyline, but apparently he still has salty pallies for him after all these years. Jedi poodoo. So, even as I continue to bemoan the algorithm and other AI implementation around on the net, believe me, there'll be plenty of other times for me to deal with that. I do at least have a firm enough grasp upon it that I know how to optimize it and to sync my interests with that of my demo, which I intend to make use of the course of the coming year. Or even as I know how to scale back output just a bit in order to meet this situation here. And just so you know, I might be seeing other film this week on November 33rd. I might not. We shall see. I've heard good things about Complete Unknown, the newest Bob Dylan biopic. I mean, heck, I'm actually kind of appreciative about a lot of these ones when they get more experimental, like Pharrell's Piece by Piece. He's wanting to do one out of Lego, and even this Robbie Williams one where they made him an animated chimpanzee. I'll have to be keeping an eye on that one as it goes into wide release. Anyway, that'll be all for now. I'll see you again soon. May the force be with you all.